Recording started.
Hello, everybody. Welcome on. Hi, Vanessa.
Hi.
All right, everybody. So, welcome on as you're jumping on. Comment live if you're watching live. Comment replay if you are watching the replay of this, maybe a little bit later. And as always, tag the stylist that invited you to watch here tonight. So, that way that he or she knows that you're here. We are both so excited to share with you tonight basically just what it is that we love most about this business, this industry, and this team in particular within Park Lane Jewelry. So Vanessa is one of our, well, I mean, you're not that new of a team member to us. How long have you been here now?
I started in June.
Yeah, so about 6 or 7 months or so.
Mhm.
And Vanessa actually recently promoted to area leader, which is so exciting. She came to us. She's part of June Peach's team. You've seen June on these chats as well. And it was so wonderful to have her come alongside with her friend June, because June came here when her previous company closed. And Vanessa, you were part of that as well, right?
Yes, I was.
Yeah. And, especially since COVID, that's really been something that we saw that was so unfortunate with a bunch of different companies happen, that they just were not prepared to pivot the way that Park Lane was and to make the changes necessary in order to continue to have a thriving business that really had to be fully online. And with that, a whole bunch of companies closed, whereas Park Lane has done nothing but grow. Our team has done nothing but grow. And we're here to share that with you tonight. So if you do have any questions that you are looking to have answered, you have two opportunities. One would be to put them into the chat here, and we do our best to answer them as we go. And then your second option will be to put it on the survey that we're going to share with you at the end of this chat, because the survey is also how you're going to be entered to win tonight's jewelry prize. So, Vanessa, I love how you shared that when we were just getting ready to come on live here tonight, was to when I asked, because this is Vanessa's first time doing the chat online with us like this, but I said, you've been on these before. And she said, yes, that's how I actually got the business information that I needed. So Vanessa, to share about how it is that you found your way to Park Lane Jewelry.
Well, actually, it was through June, because I worked, like you know, I've known June for many, many years, and we've worked with many companies together.
Okay.
And when she first started, she said, I would really like for you to come on with me. And I was, to be honest with you, I was with another jewelry company at the time. And so I was telling her, I'm not really sure. And so then she says, well, how about you just do a decider party while you're thinking about it, and then we'll work from there. And so as I was doing the party and I was getting to see the jury and getting to know the jury, I really fell in love with the jury, first of all. But then when she shared the benefits for being with the company, I really enjoyed that. So unfortunately, with the other company, I had to let it go because Park Lane has been my home since then. But I really, really enjoyed Park Lane. I enjoy the benefits. I enjoy the weekly paycheck.
Yes.
And all the great prizes that we're able to receive every month. So I really, really enjoy Park Lane.
Oh, this makes me so happy when I hear this, because when people do come from other places, I know that there are things that they liked about the other company. There are expectations that they may have. And I just love that time and time again, I hear, I like it here better, or the profits are better here, or the training or the resources, or, just all the things are better here. And that just makes my heart so happy, knowing that, because when I was considering switching to Park Lane from my company, one of the biggest things that had to be for me was that I was with another company for 14 years before coming here. And when I went on my interview, I knew that if I was going to make a change, what I heard had to be better than what I was currently working with, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
the commission was going to have to be higher, or the hostess plan would have to be better, or the product would need to be better than what I was selling. There just needed to be things that were better, because at that point of my business, and more so even now, I felt the biggest part of my job is to be able to share the business with other women who are also very busy, or running a household, or working another job, or volunteering, or being a grandparent, or taking care of their parents, and just all the things that we do. And I'm not going to bring someone into a business that I don't believe in my full heart is the best opportunity that's out there.
Correct.
And I was doing that in my other company until I learned about the programs here. And then I said to my husband, actually, I'm going to have to switch, because now that I know that there are better programs out there, I simply can't in good conscience stay. Okay. So to hear that you feel the same way, of course, also, it's always great confirmation that, we made a good decision. And, when many on our team work another job, Vanessa is one of those people, because why do people get into direct sales? They typically want to either supplement the income that they have, because expenses change every month and prices go up, or life circumstances change. Usually people's full-time jobs cover the necessities. And then when other things become necessities, like you have to replace an appliance, or you need to buy a new car, or you want some of the more additional things, like you want to take a vacation, you want new furniture, you want to say yes to your kids or your grandkids more. Well, where does that money come from? Exactly. And a lot of it's going to be there, right? Is that the case for you, that this is like how do you break that down? Because I know you do have a full-time job.
Yes, I do work a full-time job, but one of the things is it helps me. I have grandkids, okay? Grandkids can get expensive. So a lot of it goes towards the grandkids. But since I've been with Park Lane, me and my husband have been able to take a vacation on what I've earned from Park Lane. So that was a really good thing. And there's so many benefits to working a side job. I know most people can get along with, just working one full-time job, which is fine for most people. But actually, I think it's in my DNA, because I've always had a side gig. I've been in direct sales for almost 40 years. So I've always had a side gig. So I think it's just like in my DNA to do something extra.
Oh my gosh, I love it. You know what? I mean, 40 years in direct sales. Here I think, oh my gosh, I've been in direct sales for 25 years. I hope that you all just said to yourself, wow, she's been in direct sales for 40 years and is saying that this is the one that she's finding that she's the happiest, she's making the most money, that is the most stable. And so there's so many reasons for that. I mean, Park Lane's been around for 70 years, 1955. And because they were started with, really such a minimal debt, that they paid that debt off right away and only have ever kept 2% of the company profits. So that 98% was always being reinvested into, another warehouse, or printing their own catalogs, or just keeping everything they needed reinvested in the business, so that at no time did they become beholden to investors or, anyone that they had to pay out. So that now all of that surplus is put into our programs. The programs that benefit you, the customers, such as the sale, right? I mean, do your customers love the sale, Vanessa?
Oh, yes. They love them.
I mean, the fact that we have the buy two, that's the lowest price pieces. Now you're allowed to take pieces at half price, so that now your marshmallow bracelet is half price. And then with the qualifying purchase, your highest price piece, like a Lush bracelet, is suddenly only $35. That we have the style drops, where you can get a $250 bracelet for $40 with a $40 purchase. Just all of these incredible deals make customers want to come back and shop a second, third, fourth, 10th, 20th, 100th time with us. And then that that makes them, in many cases, want to become a hostess of a party. Now,
Mhm.
Party Plan, you've been in direct sales for 40 years. I'm sure you've been in party plan companies and not party plan companies.
Yes.
What makes Party Plan better, in your opinion?
The people, the people that you get to be in your party. My best parties have always been in person, but since I've been with Park Lane, all of my parties have been online or by catalog and by show because I wear my jewelry all the time.
Right.
And and so most of my customers are local where I am, and so they have tested the jewelry, they know the jewelry, they love it, and then every week, every single week, what's new, what's new, what's new.
And you always have an answer because Park Lane's always bringing things out week to week.
Yes, yes, yes.
Just so amazing. And a party plan business allows us to have that woman who gathers up her friends, whether it's in person, like Vanessa's saying, or on a Facebook Live, in a messenger group, in a Facebook group, all the different ways that you can do that. Park Lane is rewarding her with a free and discounted shopping spree, typically $400 or more in free and discounted jewelry. That's not money that's coming out of Vanessa's pocket and my pocket and everyone else's pocket. Park Lane pays for that. And because of that, we get to continually meet these groups of women that are coming to shop, that want to have the community of shopping together, the fun of shopping together, trying things on or admiring things online. And then Park Lane is rewarding her with that free and discounted shopping spree. So it's rewarding the hostess for letting us meet that friends and family group. And then this group of women handed to us on a silver platter is now new customers for us and new hostesses for us and people that will end up joining our teams. Without Party Plan, that all goes away. And
That's
when you
true.
are in an MLM where you have to find every single customer yourself, that's a lot harder. So Party Plan is the best, but a lot of companies, especially since COVID, have taken that away because they don't want to pay for it. Yeah. And Park Lane knows for 70 years that Party Plan is the way to go. They believe in it, and it is third generation family members running this company that have said time and time again, Party Plan is the way to go. And the original founders, sold or handed over, I don't know, whatever you want to call it, but handed the company to the sons that run it now over 20 years ago. And now their children are now like millennial age, and they are hands-on running the company as well. So that now we have second generation co-owners, 3 sons, and third generation, running the catalog, the jewelry, the design, the payroll, like all of that. So we don't have to worry about this company is going under because the second or third generation doesn't want the company. They are all in it. And with full service jewelry of every style, we don't have to worry about the company closed because people don't want everything to be engraved or everything to be silver or everything to be leather or everything to be trendy casual. And because it was set up correctly from the beginning financially, the programs are well funded. And now that compensation program that Vanessa referenced, that, she's taking vacations with her husband with her Park Lane money and saying yes to the grandkids with her Park Lane money, that's because the programs are well funded. I know, did you find when June shared the information here and you came to a Free Jewels chat just like this, the commission, when you heard about the starting commission, was it higher than your other company? Because for me, it was significantly higher.
It's much higher. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This has been the best commission program that like I said, I've been with companies for over 40 years. This has been the best compensation program that I've seen. And I love the fact that you don't lose it, because a lot of companies you have to do it every month. Yes. You have to earn it every month, but you don't lose it with this. And that's what I love the most about this. It's great. I love it.
Yeah. You know, it's to see that, like, what I couldn't believe when on my interview they shared that a starting stylist is at 30%. That was already, I would have had to promote 3 times at my other company to even touch that. And then the max I could have ever earned was 33%, which I was. To know that here it started at 30% and went all the way to 50. And then to learn, because of my experience, I was actually, that is where I was starting, was the 45 to 50. Mm-hmm. That was a number that wasn't even possible at my old company. And then what Vanessa shared here as well, that you don't lose it. You know, a big thing in direct sales is that you have to, like, you rank up, you know, as you grow a team and as you have higher sales and all these things. But many companies make you either re-qualify for it every single month, like Vanessa said, or like month to month, or, you know, you could hold the title for 3 months, but if you don't meet the quotas, you're going to lose your title, or you keep the title, but they'll pay you at a different title. And we just don't have any of that. Vanessa recently promoted to area leader. If her whole team quits, they're wonderful, but if her whole team quit, she would still be an area leader. She would still earn her 40% that she promoted to on her personal sales. A new recruit she would still earn 10% for helping them work their business. And just like I earned my percentage on Vanessa and all of her people. Vanessa is several leaders down from me, right? She is not my direct recruit. She is under, you know, June, who is under Larry, who is under, like, there's a way to go before we're together. But Park Lane pays me because my job as a leader is to train the whole team, and I do. Many companies, you only get paid to like your second level or your third level, or if you don't do these numbers, we're cutting off the third, we'll only pay you on the second. None of that goes on here. None of that goes on here. You're not requalifying every single month. You're not getting paid at a different title. You're not ever losing your title. It's demoralizing and it's terrible, and it's something that does not go on here. Now, some of you have no experience in direct sales and just heard all that, and they said, well, if you train everybody, shouldn't you get paid on everybody? Yes, you should. And Park Lane thinks so, but most companies. So it's funny because I do this chat every single Monday night with another member of our team. And some are like Vanessa that have been through every other kind of company and have been through all of these things. And then some are like a Jen or a Beth or a Carrie, where they're like, I never worked anywhere else. I only know this plan, and I'm so glad for it. Because they only know the Park Lane way. And wherever you fall in this, whatever you're watching this from, you never sold a single thing. Can I be successful here? Yes. Now, because again, you've been here for, I guess it's, 6 or 7 months now. How have you found? A lot of people are worried about, how will I know what to do? What do I post in my group? How do I do a party? What would you share as far as what our team provides for your success?
This has been the best support, that if they would just take the time to look, you do the lunch and learn, you have the Mondays, and they have all these different trainings. And then within June group, she has her own little training. So as long as they take time to really listen and learn, they can't fail. I mean, you really can't. I created my first time ever VIP page, and and June helped me, and it was fine, and I just celebrated that we have now 100 VIP members. So I just celebrated with the giveaway, which I'm hoping that helps promote more people to get engaged. So it's fine.
I love it.
I'm enjoying this.
So I know that's just a big worry. People worry about, am I going to know what to do? The training is here. Am I going to know what to post? The resources are here. Am I going to have to buy the jewelry? No, we earn it every single month. Is Park Lane going to be there to support? Yes, we have our trainings from Park Lane. We have our online convention. You don't have to buy a plane ticket and stay in a hotel. You watch it from the comfort of home, even if you have to be at work all day and come to the convention at night. Like, everything is here for you.
Exactly.
So if this sounds good, we are putting a survey into the chat right now that you can complete. And number one, if we did not see your question and answer it, please put it on the survey and we'll be happy to follow up with you and answer that. But number two, it's going to get you into tonight's raffle. And tonight's prize is a prize that you can't even purchase anymore. This is a vintage piece. It is a mini impression bracelet. Wow. Vanessa's like, can I do this survey? Mini impression bracelet, black stones set in gold. This was a hot seller. I saved one just for this occasion. And somebody who completes the survey is going to win this over $200 value bracelet. As thanks for joining us tonight, because we know that you're very busy and that there are a lot of ways that you can spend 20 minutes on a Monday night. And the fact that you came here to learn a little bit about this really says a lot to us. And we hope that you'll consider trying this. No one ever lost money trying Park Lane, right? Because for $129, you get to pick out $500 worth of jewelry. So you're already ahead. And then we're going to do that launch party for you. We're going to show the jewelry, wow your friends and family, set up the group, do the posts, do the live, take the orders, so that in the end, you have not only the Hostess Credit jewelry to shop with, but you're choosing that kit, you're picking that jewelry out, and you have a paycheck coming, as Vanessa pointed out, in 1 week, because we have weeks. So we hope that this was helpful tonight. Give Vanessa an extra round of applause and love. This is her first ever Free Jewels chat with me on a Monday.
Yes.
Just promoted to area leader, and she is just such a wonderful member of our team. And it was so great of you to make time tonight to talk about the experience. Go ahead and complete the survey, get into this raffle, and we hope to see you on Team Shine On, or at least hosting a party really soon. Bye, everybody.
Bye.